Question 49 wants to know the solution set on a graph in terms of a shaded area of these two inequalities. And so we have two equations. X plus y is less than or equal to 3, and x minus y is less than or equal to 3. So what you want to do first is get these into y equals mx plus b form, which basically means we're going to isolate the y variable. So for the first one, we're just going to subtract the x from both sides. So now it's y is less than or equal to 3 minus x. Then we do the same thing for the second equation. But there's an extra step involved because there's a negative sign in front of the y. To make it easier to evaluate and put on a graph, we're going to divide by -1. This will make the y value positive, but that also means that we have to change the direction of this inequality sign. So now we have y is greater than or equal to -3 plus x. These two equations are technically exactly the same as the first ones that we started with, but now they're easier to work with. So I'm going to erase the extra scratch work and just use the two equations that we just solved for and show you how to graph it so you can find the set of inequality, or the set of values that will work for both inequalities. So you want to start by drawing a coordinate plane. Then you're going to graph your two lines. It's actually fairly simple. You have to think of it in terms of y equals mx plus b, where b is the y-intercept, and m would give you the slope. So rearranging these two numbers right here, this is your y equals mx plus b form. So our b is +3. That's our y-intercept. So we're going to go to our y-axis and find the value 3. It's -x, which means we have a slope of -1. So that means we go down 1 and over 1. A negative slope should look like this. Now let's plot our next one. Y is greater than or equal to -3 plus x. So again, you have to realize that your x will give you your slope and your -3 is your y-intercept. So -3, we just find -3 on the y-axis. And then this time x is positive, so we have a positive slope. The number in front of x is technically a 1, so that's our slope. So it's +1. And so just remember that a positive slope has this incline to it. It goes upwards, and a negative slope goes downwards. So now you've gotten this far. Now you need to figure out what values will satisfy both inequalities. And that's where the greater than and less than signs come into play. Because these are both because these are both less than and equal to or greater than and equal to, we can leave the line solid. If this little line underneath the inequality sign was not there, these lines would be dotted. Now, we also have to look at the directionality. So it says y is less than or equal to negative x plus 3. And so here's our equation. Y is less than or equal to negative x plus 3. Less than or equal to means all values that are less than, so we're going to be shading below the line. And I'm going to do this in a different color. These are values below the line. And then the next part says, or our other line, this line, this is our line y is greater than or equal to negative 3 plus x. Since it's greater than or equal to, this time we have to shade above the line. So hopefully you can see this color above the line. This is hard to see, so I'll go over it in the color. Now you have to take a look at where does the shading intersect? My two colors are in the same area in this right here, this almost triangle type shape, except that it's open. Over here I have some of one color, and over here I have some of another color, but they do not overlap. They overlap only in this area. So the set of values that works for both inequalities is in this double shaded area. And so when you see it, if they were to give you options or answers, this is what you would